What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over the entire Dunktober set in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM, talking about which of these cards are worth you guys picking up or not. We also do see Dunktober wild cards. What are those? I don't honestly know. We'll talk about how good those cards are, but I'm guessing like the T-Max, the Zions, and the Mac McClungs are gonna be like a daily, or not daily, but like a weekly like type of reward. So maybe you have to lock in certain cards to get those level of cards as well. So just kind of again something to think about. I don't again necessarily know right now what they're going to look like. I'm guessing they're going to be insanely expensive though, so just keep that in the back of your minds. Let's start off at the bottom with Amethyst Spud Webb. Oh my gosh, a 5'7" point guard that can't shoot. I mean, what am I supposed to say? 97 speed, great. 90 driving dunk, awesome. But the dude literally can't shoot at 5'7". Like, what is there really to talk about here? There's not a whole ton to talk about. I'm sorry for Mr. Spud Webb, but this one is a tough situation. It's tough for me to sit up here and even try to gas this card because, again, you are undersized. It's just gonna be tough for him. He's undersized. He can't shoot. Like, there's not a whole lot to talk about here for Mr. Spud Webb in my team. Definitely not going to be great. Mario Hezonja up next here. 6'8" shooting guard. I actually think this card is incredibly good. I think I had his hidden gem card. I think obviously for me and my squad at this stage, he didn't make the squad, but like for budget guys, I think Hezonja is going to be really good. Now, why am I gassing him? Well, there's a lot to gas, honestly. Like, I'm sorry, but there is 6'8", 7-foot wingspan, 88 3-ball, good driving dunk, decent speed ball, decent point of good speed, good agility, defensively is solid. Comes with 16 base badges. Wish there were more, but that's fine. Ben Mackler more based on normal, okay. Pro 3 leaner, it's fine. Pro dribble style. But to me, he knocks down shots. He plays solid defense. No, I'm not saying he's going to be the best shooting guard in the game, but a lot of people that are looking for like budget options, I think Hezonja is going to be, I think he's going to be a budget option. I don't think the card's going to be overly expensive, and I think for what he is going to be a really solid option. So I'm going to be honest, if this card today is like below 20,000 MT, take the opportunity to pick him up, because right now, again, we don't have very many budget options. And if you get one, I feel like number one, obviously they're worth your time to use, and number two, I think he's gonna have good value for a while. Mac McClung wild card. Again, I don't know what this is going to be like. 6'2", 93 ball, 90 speed, good driving dunk, defensively stinks. Caleb based on normal, basic leaner, D-book dribble style. I mean, if he was just a normal Ambi card, I'd like him, right? Like, if he wasn't behind a massive paywall, which I think he's going to be, I would like the card. Maybe since he's the Amethyst, he will be cheap to get, and if that's the case, I really don't mind him, because at 6'2", he's got good hotspots. I don't know what that Caleb release is going to be like. The basic leaner is fine, though. So for me, I don't hate Mac McClung at all. I think that this is going to be a card that is going to be able to get the job done, honestly. Like, I think he's really good. And again, if he wasn't a wild card, I probably would like him a little bit more. John Collins up next. 6'9", 6'11", wingspan, 84 3-ball, good standing driving dunk. Can't really handle the ball. Defensively, pretty bad. 6'9" power forward. To me, he's like a worse Naz Reid is kind of the way I'd look at it for John Collins. Not unusable, but definitely like a worse Naz Reid. John Collins on normal, John Collins leaner, basic dribble style. There's just no reason to run him over a guy like Naz Reid. Now, obviously, Naz is probably going to be more expensive than John Collins. Is John Collins like usable? Definitely. Like, you can definitely use John Collins and have success with them. I just don't want you guys to think John Collins is like a fantastic budget big. Nolan up next. Here's the problem with her. She's 5'9", right? And like in offline mode, you might be able to get away with it. 89 3-ball, 98 speed, defensively honestly looks solid. Gets every badge in the game. Has hot spots from everywhere. Literally, I would say, like, I've seen way worse cards than her. But again, she is only 5'9", so it's really tough to get to. Because again, even if I see like a Chris Paul in the game, and Chris Paul is undersized, he's what, 6 feet tall, leaves a lot to be desired. 5'9" is crazy. Like, again, it's tough to get to that when you are looking at some of your better cards in the game. Wild Zion. Again, I don't know how you're going to get him. Can play small forward, 83 ball, dunks on everybody, good speed ball, solid defensively, not great. I would say this for Zion. He has hot spots from everywhere. If Zion was a diamond card, normally I'd say maybe he's worth like, I don't know, a little under 100K. Because again, he can dunk the ball with anybody. Defensively, he's fine. He's got hot spots from everywhere. But if you have to, like, do crazy stuff to get this card, it's just not worth it. He's not bad. I'm not sitting up here hating on Zion. He's not horrible. But it's just going to be really tough, in my opinion, to get to the point to use Zion. I just don't see how that's going to be the case. One nice thing about Zion is he can play that small forward position at 6'6", because if he would have had to play power forward at 6'6", it would have been a really tough guy to get to. I don't love Zion, but again, I can see how people get to him. Jewell Loyd up next, 5'11", 6'1" wingspan. Now, 5'11", is that usable? I don't know, right? Like, it's still way undersized, 94 3 ball, can dunk, decent speed, decent agility, defensively okay, release WNBA 3. Obviously, I don't think that's going to be great. I don't know, right? Like, it's really tough for me because, again, I don't know what all of these WNBA releases even are or are going to look like. So I would be lying to say I knew how good Jewell Loyd is going to be. I really don't. She's 5'11", so I think that's going to be the really tough part about it for me. Defensively, he's okay. Just not worth running at the end of the day. Jay Rich up next. Look, I have Jason Richardson on my squad. Okay, does he play for me? No. But I have the card. He just doesn't play for me. I think the one thing I want to note for you guys is the J Rich upper is just not great. Like the penny upper, I should say. It's just not great. I think everything else about this card would be fine. Like, again, I like the pro leaner. Again, I think the Devontae Cook release is fine. Movement isn't obviously that great for J Rich. The pro leaner is incredible. But I just think that penny upper makes it really tough. I think that is what's going to hold this card back a ton from other cards. He's still fine, but I got to be honest. I would take Andrew Wiggins over Jason Richardson. Again, at 6'6", it's tough to really, hype him up a ton. The pro leaner is nice. It's just the upper on the J Rich leaner. I just don't know if I can get to if I were you guys. Donovan Mitchell up next. They did end up making this card 6'1". If you're unaware, I did make a video last night talking about these cards. Some of the Donovan Mitchells in game, you guys can see, are 6'3". This Donovan Mitchell is 6'1". Don't ask me why. I don't know. Right? I don't know why 2K decided to do this, but he is 6'1" in game. That's all I can say. I can't control why 2K is, doing this, but he is 6'1" in game, unless they change it. 92 3 ball, good driving dunk, good ball handle, defensively fine. I used to say Donovan Mitchell always had a good player build, which he did. So, like, if they did end up making him like 6'3", I could have gassed him a little bit. I don't think I can gas this. I just don't think there's anything really here to gas, really anything here to look at. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, he's playable. I mean, he's just not worth anything over like 100,000 MT. He's not even worth that. Darryl Dawkins up next, another Dunktober player. 6'11", 7'3" wingspan, 63 balls, 79 speed. Defensively, obviously, is fine. But like my whole thing would be this, and he can't even shoot really. What is he going to give you over Marcus Camby? Nothing. Like, Camby walks absolute circles around him. And so, again, it's just kind of something for you guys to think about if you're trying to weigh in on this or figure out who's worth it, who's not worth it. I just don't see a way in which I could sit up here and say Darryl Dawkins is worth your time. I just don't. And again, that's my personal opinion. You guys are entitled to your opinion as well. But I just have a hard time on how to get to Marcus Camby. With where we are at right now, or not Marcus Camby, Darryl Dawkins, with where we are at right now in my team. T-Mac wild card up next. I do not know at the time I'm recording this how to get T-Mac. I'm guessing you're gonna have to lock in a ton of MT, but here's what to look at with Tracy McGrady. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan, 97 midi 3 ball, 98 driving, a great speed ball, great ball, no great speed, defensively immaculate. He's gonna get 23, 28 base badges. Release-wise this year, I don't know exactly what that's going to be like. I feel like I've shot with it a little bit, and it's been fine, not great. Pro dribble style. T-Mac's going to be really good. Like, I don't think anybody is going to doubt the fact that T-Mac is going to be really good. But what I will say is, like, if his release is what it's been in past years, I don't even necessarily think it's that OD. Him being 6'8" at the 2 is crazy, though. I think T-Mac's going to be really, really, really good. Is he going to be worth it? Depends on the price. Honestly, is where I'm at with it right now. I highly doubt it. But we'll have to just wait and see for T-Mac. One thing I will tell you guys to just kind of be careful of is he's not going to be able to get every badge in the game. So, for example, if you give him Bailout Unpluckable, right? If you give him those, you're going to have to decide. Do you want to give him Brick Wall? Do you want to give him Immovable, Off-Ball Pest, Paint Patroller, Rebound Chaser, Post Lockdown? Like, he is not going to be able to get every badge in the game, which I think hurts his value a little bit, right? Like, there's a lot of cards that can't, but I think that hurts his value a little bit. But just kind of be aware of that going into it with Tracy McGrady. You're really going to have to decide if you do get the card, what badges are the most important for you guys. Next up, Dwight Howard, Pink Diamond. 6'10", 7'4" wingspan, 24 base badges, 74 3-ball, 93 speed, 92 agility, great interior, great perimeter, great standing driving dunk. His speed ball handle is great as well. This card is immaculate. I'm telling you right now, Dwight Howard is immaculate. I don't know how 2K made this card good. I was not thinking Dwight Howard would be good coming into today, but this card is not only good, this card is immaculate on this game. He's immaculate because at the end of the day, I get it. His release might not be that great, but at the end of the day, a 74 3-ball with a hot spot from that right slot, I mean, you can green with that, right? You give him catch and shoot, you give him, you give him set shot specialist, you give him some of the other ball handling badges because he can handle it decently. He is going to be one of the best defensive cards in the entire game because his player build is insanely good. There's no flaws when it comes down to Dwight Howard either. Like, this card is so elite on this game. To me, probably a better version of Giannis Antetokounmpo is what Dwight Howard is going to be. Like, he is going to be the real deal in this game. There was no pink diamond hidden gem Dwight, so I was wondering how good they would make him. This card is insanely good in my team, and definitely a card, like, if you want a defensive guy at that 4 or 5, is just insane. D Rose up next, 6'3", 6'8" wingspan. I don't see it with Derrick Rose. Like, you just look at Dwight Howard, he does it all. D Rose does have Pro 2. I guess that's the one thing about him. Only an 84 3-ball, though. He's going to be able to dunk on everybody. I know, I get that. But as far as like an overall card, I just don't know if I see it with D Rose. He's fine. I just don't necessarily like it. 6'3", outside of dunking the ball, he just doesn't do a whole lot. Brittney Griner up next. 77 3-ball, good driving dunk, good speed ball, good ball handle, good speed, solid defense. The 27 steal is kind of crazy. So, like, she's not going to get any steals for you. But outside of that, solid. 26 base badges. That's solid. WNBA 2 release. Honestly, I don't know what that's really like. Normal WNBA 4 leaner. Again, I'd be lying if I said I knew what that was like. I'd have to go in lab with these WNBA players, see what those are like. So depending on her release is really going to depend on how good she is. Because she is 6'9". That's usable. Like, defensively, she looks solid. Driving dunk looks solid. Speed agility looks solid. 77 3-ball is fine. There's just not really any, red flags when I'm looking at Brittney Griner right here. The only thing I would say is 6'9", slightly undersized. Not unusable, but slightly undersized for what she is. But other than that, I really like what this card does provide for us on the floor. Now, again, we'll have to wait and see like what everything does entail, what everything does look like. But for me, I think she is really solid. So what I'm going to be doing now is going into shoot-around with all of these cards and seeing what their releases do look like. Now, unless a card's actually in the game, I won't really be able to use them. For John Collins, the leaner is going to be broken. His catch-and-shoot release isn't great. Not going to spend a whole ton of time on it. His catch-and-shoot release, I guess, is fine. Like, you're going to be able to green with it pretty consistently. But the lack of a leaner for John Collins, I got to be honest with you guys, is definitely going to hurt. Now, I don't want to sit up here and say it's like, oh, going to make the card unusable, but that is definitely going to hurt. Next up, we're going to go in with Zion Williamson. Remember, Diamond Wild Gem Zion is in the game. Leaner-wise, okay, it has that basically normal leaner. I'm fine with that leaner. I really am. Catch-and-shoot release, I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and gas it, but it is a usable release this year. Like, it is, right? You hold L2. It's going to be relatively quick, relatively fast, easy to time, easy to green. Remember, Zion's going to be able to dunk on nearly everybody as well. So I actually don't mind Zion. Hot spots from ever going to be able to dunk on everybody. I just don't think he's, like, perfect or anything. I don't think the card is like crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's fine. We'll get to J Rich in a second. I actually got him in my team, so I can go back and do that. Donovan Mitchell up next. Again, he's only 6'1" in game, so movement-wise, I mean, I don't know. I can't really dribble as it stands anyways. Leaner is fine. Nothing crazy. I actually really don't like the leaner. His catch-and-shoot release, it's fine. I don't necessarily know if I even love it. Leaner going left, pretty troll. Another card that I'm just not in love with when I'm seeing him in shoot-around. Not that he's unusable, not that you can't use him. It's just like I'm not in love with what I am seeing from the card. Next up, we will go to Tracy McGrady, Wild Gem, Pink Diamond. Obviously, you're going to have to lock in a lot of MT, in my opinion, right now. I don't know what it looks like. We'll talk about it when it comes out. But we'll see what T-Mac does ultimately look like. I don't know. Is his rhythm shot going to be broken? It looks like it might be. You might just have to shoot with square with T-Mac. I don't know if I like that, though. Like, I just genuinely don't know if I like that for T-Mac. Like, I'm trying to figure out what that timing looks like. If, you know, instead of getting slightly rushed, if I can actually green it. I mean, you're just going to have to go really slow as far as, like, your tempo, which maybe I can get used to. I don't know, man. Everything right now is slightly rushed. I feel like if you're a square shooter with T-Mac, everything's going to be fine. Like, he's going to be able to green shots. He's got the normal fade, which is fine. Normal leaner going right, which is fine. So if you are a square shooter, guys, T-Mac's going to be ideal for you. If you're not a square shooter, get ready to learn it with Tracy McGrady if you want the card. Otherwise, it's going to be tough. Like, again, it's just going to be really tough if you try to shoot with the stick, in my opinion, with the card. Dwight Howard, I'm not going to green any shots with Dwight, right? Like, in shoot down, I'm not going to go in here and green. But what I am trying to see is, what does this release, you know, look like? He has the basic leaner. That's going to be fine. Catch shoot release, honestly, let me see if I can get it from the midi where he doesn't do that weird animation. He like fades on it. Like, y'all see it? He like fades on his release. So I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. He fades back. I actually don't think it's bad. You know, I'm going to have to get used to it maybe, but I don't think it's a slow release by any means. Again, I'm going to have to definitely get used to it, but definitely think it's going to be usable. Obviously, here, I'm not going to green any shots with him because he's got a 0-3 ball. But I think in the right situation, I'd be able to for sure green with him. Derrick Rose up next. You know he's got Pro 2. That obviously is going to be helpful for him. But again, it's just sad because, like, we used to have good Derrick Rose cards. We used to. Like, there used to be Derrick Rose cards that were actually really solid. There just haven't been in a while. And I mean, it is what it is, but that's the situation at hand. I just don't know if I love the upper. Like, it's like the upper is just so slow. It takes him forever to get rid of the basketball. So, I don't know. I want to like Derrick Rose, but I just think that upper slows that release way down. And it's just going to be tough to get to Derrick Rose. Yes, he's going to dunk on everybody. I'm not going to sit here and doubt that, but that's really all he is going to be able to do on the game. Now, again, that's really where we're at right now with those guys. I can go into my team briefly and show you guys J-Rich, because I think I do have a Jason Richardson card, and then I check and see if I do have Brittney Griner as well. So let's see. Let's plug in Jason Richardson to the lineup really quickly, because again, I'm pretty sure I've got him. Okay, awesome. And then I'll look and see if I have Brittney Griner or not, because I don't know if I have her on the squad. Let's see. No, I don't have her, so it is what it is. But we'll look at J-Rich and then go from there. For Jason Richardson, guys, again, it's the upper, and the upper matters so much this year. Y'all even saw it with Derrick Rose. It can make or break a card. Now, for J-Rich, you guys can see that pro leaner is actually low-key nice. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and act like it's not. But I just feel like the upper on it slows it way down. Like, and y'all can say I'm trolling, but that's my opinion on it. I feel like the upper slows it down by a little bit. His catch shoot release is good. I feel like after using all those other cards, Jason Richardson feels good, honestly. So, like, I'm not saying he's bad at all. I don't know. I feel like that pro leaner should feel better than it does. Again, 6'6", so like movement wise, I mean, should be decent. I don't necessarily know if his movement is that great, but it should be decent. Again, pro leaner is nice. Catch shoot release looks good. Obviously, going and attacking the rim is going to be solid as well. J-Rich is definitely solid. If he's like under 100,000 MT, I think you can make the case that J-Rich is worth your time. That's going to wrap it up, though, for our video today. As far as who I'm high on, I think I'm highest on Dwight, honestly, heading into this drop. More than anybody as far as pink diamonds are concerned. I don't really love any diamonds. J-Rich would probably be the diamond I like the most. As far as Amis, Hezonja, in my opinion, is the best option for you guys. That's gonna wrap it up. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.